much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Brunson adds a two-pointer. Texas grabs the miss. I'd send it over to David Aldridge, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. David.
And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl-Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Brunson, following the bucket by Texas. Tatum with it, out-guarded by Giannis. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Mutombo. For 3, Maravich. It's rebounded by Brunson. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now Texas with it. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Inside, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
McGrady outside. 5 on the clock. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trailed by 4. New York moving it around. Here's Tatum. It's stolen by Kumbo. Pass to McGrady. Now, here is Maravich. McGrady right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
Texas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And in terms of team members, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And McGrady drops them both.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Tatum way outside. Texas grabs the miss. Hardaway with it. Bridges covering. Hardaway goes in. Outside Tatum. Outside Robinson. And at the top of the key, Towns. From 7. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Alert play by Towns. Mindful of the clock. Saves that possession.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. No scoring in this one. The 3 from Tatum. And Maravich pulls it down. Longhorns leading by 6. Pass to McGrady. On the wing, Hardaway. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Tatum. Second shot opportunity. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Shooting from New York. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Longhorns.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Knicks trailed by 4. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Now Hero. Pass to Edey.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Tatum with a clear pass to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about Towns' activity level there, sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Tatum. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
How about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And that one, good.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch. It makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
Hero from long range. They grab their own miss. Back to Bradley. Pass to Markkanen. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trailed by 6. Brunson outside. Tatum with it. Picked up by Hero. In the corner, it's Robinson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Robinson's got 5 points so far. Hero with it. He averages about 5 points a game. Down low. Here's Bradley. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Longhorns lead by 5.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Longhorns out front. They're up by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey guys, what's your take on Texas so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Robinson comes to help, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Outside, Hero. Here's Bradley. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game.
And the dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim?
Pass to Edey. Back to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Wiggins has got the lead up to 6 now for Texas.
Getting Wiggins something in the catch and shoot. It's just good offense and keeps him in a good rhythm. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Markkanen with it. Robinson picks him up. Outside, Hero. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Bradley, and he dunks it down.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Towns. Shot from the inbound.
Markkanen putting some work in on the defensive end, just outworking the shooter and closing out.
Personal foul.
For Texas, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Texas. Tyler Hero. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Hero.
Well, you can tell that dependability on the court means a lot to Tyler Hero. He wants to be that guy for his team night after night.
Texas leading by 8. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Edey makes it off the glass. Edey's got his second basket of the game.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Bradley. Hero with it. Brunson picks him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Longhorns shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw good. Edey.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
To the paint, and Markkanen throws it down.
I like to see when Markkanen has that size and gets to the rim.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Martin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Texas.
Markkanen looking it over. There's a screen to the middle. Edey. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Edey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Wiggins outside. Down low. Here's Bradley. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now, here is Robinson. He has 5. The Knicks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
First team foul. Shooting from the
And that one falls for Robinson. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Wiggins outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Sinks the triple. Markkanen's got the lead up to 14 now for Texas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
There's Hero with the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 14. Here's Johnson. Edey with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Driving in. Edey can't hit. Knicks trail by 14. Robinson down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. First one falls for him.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And the Knicks making a change here. And Hero drops them both.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
For three, Harrington. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
It's stolen by Harrington. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And finished off by Martin.
And how about the focus of Martin on the fast break? He doesn't waste the advantage he has over the defense.
Back to Wiggins. Pass to Edey. Left side Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And we finished one half of basketball. Longhorns lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Marbury. of bounds. The Longhorns will take it.
Texas ball.
Here's Hardaway. Still scoreless. And the layup's good off the glass. Hardaway's got the first bucket of the third here for the Longhorns.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Longhorns leading by 15. Three-pointer. Knicks with the rebound. Johnson, a wide open look from outside off the mark.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And it's in there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the rejection by Giannis.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Bridges with the steal. Shot from the top of the key. Texas grabs the miss. A solo fast break. Pull up Jay. No good there. Knicks trailed by 16. Here's Marbury. Pass to Bridges. And out of bounds. The Longhorns will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Maravich. Poked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Longhorns passing it around. And another miss by Texas. And the Knicks with possession here. It's a 16-point game. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Tatum looking around. Blocked again.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Tatum's shot is off.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Marbury, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Outside, Maravich. And here is Mutombo. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Number 5, Precious Achiuwa.
On the wing Hardaway. Pass to Mutombo. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Back to Maravich. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trailed by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Right side Tatum. Left side Towns. Outside Maravich. For three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to McGrady. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer. McGrady's got 7 points in the game. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Texas.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Wide open. It's rebounded by Towns.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo! One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Right side Towns. Trying to get something going. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. The Knicks making a switch here.
Jalen Brunson.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And that one goes long.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And here's Maravich for three. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson for three. Can't hit that one. And so it's Texas controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Longhorns leading by 20. Outside, Hero. Wiggins, right side. Latrey. Hero, no good. New York with the ball. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Pass to Edey. Kicks it out to Wiggins. There's the triple. Rebounded by Tatum. Knicks trailed by 18. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
At the line for the Knicks, Anthony Towns. One shot.
Outside, Hero. Inside. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
The three from Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Pass to Wiggins. In the corner, Bradley with it. Texas moving it around. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And Markkanen and Marksman himself getting 3 right back.
Now Robinson. Covered by Wiggins. Back to Robinson. And the layup falls.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Texas leading by 13. Pass to Hero. Here's Markkanen. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Robinson drives in. And then Robinson slams it in.
And you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you a willing facilitator.
Markkanen with it. Outside, Hero. Back to Wiggins. Offline with his 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The offensive rebound. Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now Hero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Longhorns lead by 11.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting from New York.
Tatum no good on the free throw.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Pass to Edey. Wiggins outside. Here's Bradley. Kicks it out to Hero. Outside, Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Robinson. Porzingis inside. Goes back up. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Pass to Towns. Mutombo is a nice D.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Pass to Towns. Out to Bridges. Brunson with a clean look. And the sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Goes up on the wing. Texas grabs the miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Giannis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
And here's Maravich on the arc.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Bridges. New York, no good that time either. Right side Hardaway. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Longhorns.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Here's Maravich, and the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Tatum for 3. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Knocked away. Bridges with the steal.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Misses there. And so it's Texas taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one. .2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Philadelphia. It's the home of the 76ers, the Wells Fargo Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to Miami. Maxey, no good. Here's Hardaway. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Hardaway has got the opening field goal of the game for the Longhorns. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now, here is McGrady. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. Giannis with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Got a piece of it. Maravich with the steal. Three-pointer. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. Pass to Jones. Here's Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
And stolen by Maxey. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Longhorns passing it around. Pass to Hardaway. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Edwards from deep three-point territory. From beyond the arc and then some.
It seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range every season, and you can see how confident he's become.
Embiid. Maravich, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Gordon. The shot missing. Good D by Giannis. Longhorns leading by 3. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And here's Maxey following Pete Maravich's 3. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Hardaway. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. The shot's good. Hardaway has got 7 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Shot on the wing. And the basket by Edwards.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get a prolific score.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Hardaway from outside. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Here's Edwards. Embiid with it. Maxey on the wing. Back to Embiid. Clock at 4. A second chance effort. Maxey, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The 76ers trail by 4. Oubre, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Now Williams. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Ilgauskas. 5 on the clock. Williams from outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. It's deflected. Hardaway with the steal. There's the 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
I love it when Wiggins puts it on the deck, using that athleticism that he's been so gifted with to his advantage.
Here's Booker. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Edey can't hit.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Now, Hero. Nothing on the board. Basket counts.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
Here's Hardaway. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
No good that time. Bradley with some nice D. Markkanen down low. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Philadelphia.
The visiting team, 18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Texas trails by 4. Hero with it. Edey. Banked in off the glass. Edey's got his first 2 points. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And right there, Booker making an impact with his defense, getting them out and running.
Here's Hero. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And so here is Philadelphia. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Walker. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now Embiid. The kick out to Walker. This one for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for Texas. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Hardaway. Over Hardaway. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The assist goes to
The 76ers lead. On the way up top. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Now here's Giannis. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's McGrady, and that one is stuffed right through.
assisted.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Here's Booker, driving to the basket. And the dunk by Booker. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the basket by Mutombo.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Back to Edwards. Takes the three. Edwards with confidence.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid sliding down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Shot clock at 6. McGrady outside. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On the wing, Hardaway.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Outside, Jones. Pass to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left wing. It's stolen by Mutombo. McGrady with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here's Maxey. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Out to Hardaway. Maravich left side. Second chance shot. And Jones pulls it down.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Doing it with style, McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Outside, Maxey. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Hardaway has got 11 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Maxey, no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
And the 76ers making a change here. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot from free throw range. Maxey, no good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling in offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Hardaway with the steal. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Longhorns lead it by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.